Gachagua stormed Bomet today.
The Kipsigis land.
Kipsigis land.
Yes.
Aende. So the people of Kipsigis who were in town today,
yes,
said Wakwanta.
We could see with the number of crowds what was the figure.
Welcome to One Ball Brain. My name is Omar Brian and I'm with
Boss Jasolo.
Yes. Gachagua alisema before afike Kisii kwanza anapita Bomet.
Aone vile wa Kipsigis
na alikuwa tuenda kusalimia, si ati alikuwa na rally, ilikuwa tu ile stopover.
In stopover tu kidogo ukipita.
And he passed there and he made very good points to the Kipsigis.
Rest issues.
Yeah, maybe we can talk about the issues.
It was not Gachagua kuongea tu kama the two.
Yeah.
Rest issues.
Shai inafanya ameifanya.
Kwanza watu walisema Shai ifanye.
Watu wenyewe walisema.
Watu wenyewe si Gachagua aliuliza kama inafanya.
Shai inafanya ameifanya. Watu wa payslip mnakato kama Wakenya wengine ama mkato?
Inasemekana eti payslip imekuwa under attack.
Payslip iko under attack.
Under attack.
Yes.
Kila siku unaamka siku unapata kitu kingine imepunguzwa.
Yes. And I like the move by Gachagua.
And again amechokoza kidogo nyuki mahali. The more settlers.
Yeah.
Hawajawahi kupata compensation.
Yes, and William said that was the first thing that William
will do.
Hata wakati wa Uhuru hiyo ndio ilifanya hata hakuvotia Raila.
Yes.
Remember in 2013.
Because walitolewa na ilikuwa wale
walikuwa promise to be compensated au compensatiwa. So William alikuja na hiyo time ya URP.
Yes.
Yeah. So William bado haja compensate the people who were evicted from the Mau Forest.
Yes.
And it's too late.
And it's too late. Then again, the problem is that's a very good point for the Kipsigis guys.
Yeah.
Will you tell them why Bona president haja fulfill the promise yake?
Yes. And also Gachagua was talking about huyu president wenyu anapeleka maandamano everywhere but he's not bringing maandamano to you people.
Yaani anapeleka pesa kila mahali lakini apeleke nyumbani. Akalete pesa nyumbani.
Kwa sababu assume Kipsigis and Kalenjins watamvotia
automatically. Eti Nakuru wanaenda kujenga hospitali ya 6 billion.
And there is a problem in Kipsigis.
And there is problem in Bomet. And again, Bomet ndio kuna watu wengi ambao walitolewa Mau Forest.
True.
So imagine how settlers wote wakisikia mtu yote mwenye anaweza fanya nini? Mwenye anaweza watetea.
Yes.
They will really stand with the guy.
So
and Gachagua was a point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you think it was a bold move? It was a bold move for him to go there because watu walikuwa nadhani anaogopa kwenda, lakini and I think today rattle some of them.
Alikuwa na test waters. Then alikuwa na points. So hakwenda tupunga. But let us be honest. If the Mau settlers when walikuwa wametolewa Mau hawajakuwa compensated vizuri tuseme it's too late.
Yeah. And
if the government can do anything in their budget of emergency so that mali wanaweza toa pesa, they should cover up this because we are going to use it against them.
But there have been those videos showing that barabara ilio Marakwet very bad roads. It's like the government hata imesahau watu wao pia. You know there is usually a notion ndio kuna wakali wameandikwa in high top positions, but unapata that they now mtu mwenye ako pale chini aski utamwai government.
And the problem is Ruto aliingia then price hike ingia. Yeah. Then you tend to do things to please people from other regions
and you forget
as you retain some votes.
Yes.
Ama uweke votes fulani kwa kikapu na una realize hii inafanya unakosa kufanyia watu wengi kazi.
True.
So this is very risky because kuna vitu mingi zimefanyika kidogo yenye labda ingefanywa Bomet.
Yeah.
So because huyu jamaa anataka second term, you will sacrifice people. But this way I always tell people who are supporting William Samoei Ruto blindly. Yeah. Kama ni kweli William Ruto hakufanya kazi vizuri kwa then second time anafanyia watu wao pekee. There is that high possibility that meet vitu mingi sana kwa other regions.
So that we can now try to leave a legacy kwao.
Ajaribu kuacha legacy kwao. So ili afanye hiyo itabidi amekanyaga watu fulani, regions fulani.
I think it's true.
It's true.
So general, you think Gachagua visit?
Yes.
He can convince some people there. I know you kama backyard ya Ruto.
It's Ruto's backyard, but the main important thing Gachagua amefanya.
Raise important points. Yeah.
Then another thing you realize that Gachagua ameenda at the right time. It is 4 years after President Ruto has been amekaa kwa kiti 4 years.
Yes.
So hata kienda ugonjwa angeenda huko 2 years.
Yes.
Niseme kama Ruto amesafanya tu 1 year ama 2 years.
Yes.
Tungesema let us give the president time. But saizi ameenda kama mambo ya let us give the president time is no longer
an issue.
It is no longer an issue because amekuwa na enough time.
True.
So mbona hajafanya job?
Yeah.
So hii inapea the United Opposition a very big point and strength to at least visit Bomet again and again.
And the Rift Valley.
And the Rift Valley. Yes. Most of these Rift Valley guys are not happy.
And he also accused William Ruto and Cheriot.
Yes.
They have wameiba, kuna shamba wameiba huko.
Yes, sasa unajua mambo na shamba na this current government na
kama wanapenda shamba.
Shamba wanapenda sana.
Napenda mashamba.
Kuna ile ideology ya kitambo ilikuwa na shamba nyingi nini.
So shamba kwao ni kila kitu.
Kila kitu.
Yeah.
Ni kama I don't know, ni kama that's the goal they are searching out.
Yeah, ni kama ni goal yao, mashamba hawatosheki.
So issue
and you know even there were rumors when the Kericho governor was being impeached.
Yes.
Ilikuwa imesponsiwa na Aaron Cheriot. Walikuwa wanapigana because the senator alikuwa anataka some mashamba na some tenders.
Yeah.
Governor naye anamwambia siwezi kupatia.
Yeah.
So I think kuna ukweli kidogo hapo kwa sababu there have been rumors about that even with the relationship yao na governor of Kericho.
I think
because pia alisema the same.
There is something in it.
Yeah.
And again there is things, kuna vitu yenye ukigusa kidogo.
Yes.
Unaguza tu mwananchi.
True.
When you talk of Facebook.
Yeah.
Yuni walimu wote umeguza watu.
Daktari, everybody mwenye kwa public service. Na ni ukweli base people wanaumia.
When you talk
people are being overtaxed for nothing. Unakuwa overtaxed na uoni value for the money. Yes. That's the problem.
Then you unakuwa overtaxed na vile unakuwa.
Unajua by the way boss Jasolo, I think kama tungekuwa tunakuwa overtaxed na ukienda hospitali SHA inaweza kulipia kila kitu, uwe treated na utoke bila kulipa shilling. It will be so good. Barabara zikuwe mzuri.
Then bei
za chakula zikuwe mzuri.
It's better. At least kuna mniangalia sana. So una realize salary pale kuna cut, ukirudi huku rents zimepanda, maji imepanda.
So unapata ile
realize stima imepanda. So una realize kwa ile isile unafanyia serikali
kazi kwa sababu tena tokens serikali inakata tax. Imekukata pay tena inakukata kwa token tax.
Na kila mara
chakula inakata tax.
Hata unataka kuinvest kwa kitu kidogo ujenge
license zinakuwa huwezi fanya biashara.
Huwezi fanya biashara, license
iko I think it's just very difficult to.
Then another sad thing when you talk of SHA. Yeah. And they wananchi themselves are saying so it's not working. Do you know how many people we have lost? How many people? Unajua watu ngapi wamekwama?
So many.
Vitu kama hizo. So
and remember 11 billion. Zimepotea
kwa SHA. But
nobody is feeling service yake.
Even that's just an estimated figure. You don't know how much imepotea. So the government, honestly speaking, they're not doing a good work.
Yeah.
And when Rigathi Gachagua is pointing out issues, there are issues which touch us directly.
True.
And that's why you realize that most of Kenya's Ruto is one time because of those scenarios.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I can say.
Viewers, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and tell us what you think about Gachagua's visit to Bomet as he was heading to Kisii and Nyamira for today. They are going to Kisii and Nyamira for 3 days.
Yes.
So he decided to pass through Bomet and also he greeted some people in Narok town.
And he promised
he will come back.
He will come back for an organized and come back rally. And hit Bomet well.
Yes.
With truth.
Yes.
Do you know, don't forget that Rigathi is the truthful man around.
He's a truthful man. I agree.
Around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tribal but truthful.
Tribal but truthful.
And I like it. I like it. I think for the first time we have somebody who we know where he stands.
And again, somebody who is who he is, yeah. For real.
I like it.
Not that atakuja kwa mtu mwingine.
Yes.
And he's fighting for what he's fighting for. Yeah. And he's telling you what he should tell you because usikuje ukamwaccuse baadaye kuwa tribal.
True.
Akikuja kuwa tribal later.
Yeah. So, viewers, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share. Boss Jasolo, final word.
Let us stick with the truthful man of the time being.
What do you mean stick? We like him when he talks. We are not sticking.
Yeye ni mtetezi wa sahihi.
Yeye ni mtetezi, but we don't say stick. Just let's see.
Let's see what future carries for us.
I think he's a good signing for
opposition.
I think Rigathi Gachagua is the best signing that Kenya opposition.
I think it's the best coaches we are going to have in the United Opposition, plus the team of Kina Sifuna, so that when we organize and bring up our...
What do you mean that team here? Why are you bringing Sifuna and Rigathi in the same sentence? They are not in the same sentence. I'm hearing this thing you are trying to do. I don't like it. I don't like viewers. I don't like that thing of you are trying to... Even Rigathi has said it today in Kisii. That na Babu na Sifuna na Loko Nairobi. I don't like that thing. Please let the boys be. If it comes to a time they want to come, let them come. But don't force them over their time.
Thank you so much, our viewers.
Yeah.
May you just help us by subscribing and sharing.
Okay.